Okay, from here to all the way over here, and then a few parts over here, bad stuff. Technically speaking, probably the worst podcast you're ever going to see. Why is that? Well, if you look over here, here's me just trying to make the presentation look better. So for example, the scrolling thing in the chat right here, and stream time right here. All these little tiny things I've been trying to do to make the podcast look better live stream just ended up making this the worst presentation ever. You're going to hear a good amount of detail about what went wrong in this video. That's where these little cuts and little video titles come in. I'm just going to tell you right now, skip to 13:58 for a genuinely good podcast. Anything before that time mark is going to be facilitated by me via text about what went wrong there. So without further ado, here's the podcast. I hope you guys enjoy most of it. Just watch it. Okay, now let's do that. Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Justin.
I'm Gabe.
Steven.
Nolan.
In this episode 110 of DangIT Prodcast.
Hey
Hey
guys,
how's it going? My name is Justin. Alright, a lot of technical difficulties all around. But we kind of got it together now. So as you can see by the title of this, it's manga or anime for our topic this time around. Gabe's going to be the one who's going to focus on the chat because otherwise we're all going to just be focused on the chat. So this
right now. Hand it to you once it needs to get charged.
Okay.
Well, that was a nice bit of fun for everyone.
GG Mike
And headphone users.
I caught it with my foot.
Nice job, Steven.
Too bad you couldn't catch the camera.
Get the fuck up.
Alright, so once we got everything back together, everything's a mess right now. But the topic actually came from Corrine a while back on Patron. And what she said was, hey guys, I have two optional topics plus an idea for what game you guys want to do. Just going to talk about the topic. So first is manga. You guys have talked a lot about anime, but what about...
just changed the league and being mad about it.
Yeah, Trey's just over there playing League, you know, the professional
Ask him
intern.
if he can be a little more quiet.
I don't think you can hear me. But yeah, like you guys have talked a lot about anime, but what about when you were first introduced to manga? And with the anime / manga of the same story, what are some things you think manga did better, or you just like more in comparison to anime? And that's pretty much the topic. So I definitely got introduced to what was it, anime first. It was Toonami, and just like other shows, but what I remember most vividly was Naruto for dub and stuff like that. Did you guys watch anime first or read manga first?
Anime.
Okay, we're on the same page here. But then I realized that when I realized that Naruto had a manga that was like far ahead of the anime, and it still is, I thought like, oh, I think I'll actually just read this, and that's how I got introduced to it. And now I just kind of, I wouldn't say read it regularly, but just semi-regularly.
I think it's kind of like,
It still is.
I think you'd be hard pressed to find anybody that was introduced to manga before, because anime was like pretty readily as accessible whenever we were all like little kids because of Pokemon coming out, and
Oh right.
Dragon Ball Z and Sailor Moon would be like the big three. I remember the first time I was introduced to manga. My first manga was Rave Master, which was Hiro Mishima's work before he did Fairy Tail. I still consider Rave Master to be a better story than Fairy Tail.
Whoa.
And it's not just because of my personal bias. I just really, really like it.
In that case, I should really check out Brave Masters.
But then I only really got into manga after Shonen Jump started getting released in English, and then I got really into Shaman King, which is still one of my favorite series of all time, and a big Hiroyuki Takei, who is the artist of that, is one of my biggest inspirations in terms of like comics.
So, Steven, have you read any manga, like, at all?
Nope.
Gabe, I know you've read, like, Naruto, like, throughout. Like,
I have, but you guys don't want to know about it.
Are we talking about porn? I'm going to talk about porn again?
But yeah, Gabe.
Steven is a big fan of Boku no Pico.
No, I'm not. I haven't even seen it.
Sounds like the words that someone who favoritely watches Boku no Pico would say.
Well, I mean, I have nothing to hide. I've seen it. Didn't jack off to it, but I've seen it.
Same here. Well,
I've
only
seen a
like
reaction to it.
I've seen Pewd's reaction to Boku no Pico. It's very strange, even for him. But yeah,
I think...
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Uh-oh.
What?
What's up?
I've seen Pewd's reaction to.
Okay, there we go.
I heard the word pewds. I think I just grew a cyst in my colon.
But what was it? In regards to what Corrine was talking about, as far as like what manga did better for the anime, there's like this one anime called Kame ga Kill, which was adapted from the manga, and it had an abrupt end to it because it just had to like push out episodes. But the manga's still going, but it's like one like per month or and onwards, really. So,
I heard that Akame ga Kill was actually really good. I never got around to seeing it though.
yeah, it's good.
Oh, god
especially-
damn it.
What?
Alright, so...
What's happening?
It turns out that the stream that Justin had scheduled is not the stream that is actually happening.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
An entirely different one going on.
Yeah,
right now.
just don't worry about that one.
No, like, the chat that you had open is to that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is not working. Okay. Well,
Fucked
we're
up, friend.
yeah.
Alright.
We were really rushing to get the chat onto the monitor.
He kicked him out of my queue. How the, okay.
I was gonna go up and talk to Trey for a little second.
Just do it. We're having technical difficulties.
We're having problems.
I got it.
Do it anyway. Do it anyway.
All right.
Just gotta let Trey know.
There you go. Okay. There we go. Alright. Chat's up.
All right.
Yay.
Cool. Ooh. All
So,
right. That was actually perfect timing. I
were
guess.
we not live that whole time?
No, we were live.
No, we're
but
live,
We had the
just
wrong
like-
chat
Oh, okay.
window open.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's just.
Things that we missed, a bunch of highs from everyone.
Oh,
Hello.
Hello.
Someone just had the worst stupid... Someone had the worst stupid fucking pun ever. I used to be a fan, now I'm an air conditioner.
I've seen way too many of those.
I could definitely use somebody with that kind of quirk to come over here and keep me cool on this hot California summer day.
It actually feels pretty good.
It's not bad in here.
Yeah.
Right.
Right out.
My other me loves my hair.
Oh, the other.
Yeah, Gabriel Contreras says he loves my hair. He also says hello.
Hello.
Our title is misleading.
Did you use a clickbait title?
No. No.
It's
Just
DangIT Prodcast, episode 110.
yeah. But yeah, that's just kind of like a default title until I actually know what to talk about. In this case, I just kind of forgot.
Did you?
No, I actually just forgot about doing that.
Is Corey Brown trying to start shit again?
No?
Did we bring up the topic?
No? Well, probably subtly. What was that back in one of our game streams?
No,
Or was it like the most recent thing? Like,
it was our last live stream.
Huh, I actually don't
But
remember.
he trying to start shit again. He said, "Nolan, you look."
I
like
don't
a
care. I
cool
don't
faggot."
care. I don't care what he says.
Wow, just like
Keep
immediately
little bitch in his corner. He knows where his place is.
he's like, hey, you got focus. And,
How do I turn it off?
The topic.
There.
Steven, I'm going to throw your phone into that window.
No.
Both of them will break.
hey, Gabe, is the mic on, actually?
I would like to think it is.
Just go to OBS and let me just like do like a tap check. Tap check.
Yeah, it's picking us up.
Okay.
but yeah, it's picking us up.
Okay, because I just heard like a really high pitch.
It was my phone.
Oh, really? Was
Yeah.
it just the phone?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was the live stream.
No, it was my phone.
Okay.
Because I was watching the live stream on my phone and it just went.
I was worried because that just gave me like flashbacks of the very first live stream
Oh,
without
yeah.
the mic. So I wanted to make sure that that wasn't an issue for people.
God.
That was terrible. But yeah, definitely a Comic Get Killed is like one of those good examples of like what the manga did better than the anime, even though the anime is more of an adaptation and then kind of bridges from it.
The thing that gets me more often than not with the switch between anime and manga is, and this is actually something that's gotten a lot better in recent years, is when an animation team fails to capture the spirit of the art of the manga, because Death Note had a big problem with that.
Really?
The manga of Death Note, what's his face? Takeshi Obata's art is just, it has a very distinct flair to it, and it was just watered down for the anime. It just, something about it, just, it looked bland. Like it went from being like this really sharp, distinctive, clean style to being turned into the anime, and it just looked like boring. It was boring. Same thing with the Rave Master anime. Rave Master is one of my favorite manga, and now you see Fairy Tail coming out. Fairy Tail very well captures the spirit of Hiro Mishima's work, but the Rave Master anime was tragic, and then the English dub didn't do it any favors either.
Oh man, I remember like there was like an episode like for Fairy Tail that featured the Rave Master's characters.
Yes, yeah, the crossover was great.
That was cool.
Okay, yeah, there is something with the audio.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh man.
it's high pitch. Everyone hears a high pitch.
Okay. Let's just double check the plug, see if it's like fully plugged in.
Unplug. Wait, would it be a good idea to unplug and replug it in?
We can do it.
All right.
We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Okay.
Okay.
Although,
I guess you'll hear it.
No, the delay.
Delay?
yeah, there's gonna be a delay no matter what. So I'm not sure. Well, memory fails me right now, but I remember last time we did something like this. It was the very first podcast in which we tried plugging it in the middle of the first live stream. It didn't work, and so we have to stop the live stream entirely and just start a new one. So,
Oh no.
So
It's not the mic.
it's not the mic. You can hear. You can still hear us clearly, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
you can hear us, but there's a high pitch ringing going on as well. I don't know where it's coming from. Hold on.
You can hear. You can still hear us clearly. You can hear. You can still hear us clearly.
It keeps switching. What's it called as well?
Yeah, it must be like auto detect. So it might have been hearing us through that.
Audio shown. Connection device. Push to talk. Desktop boost. Audio device.
So it might have been hearing us through that. So it might have been hearing us through that. Technical difficulties. This is probably the worst case.
It is, because I can't think of what the problem would be.
Well, I mean, it's better just to have it during this podcast session than any other one.
It's too hot for me. I'm out.
Well,
All
you
right.
were playing with your cell phone anyway, so it doesn't matter. You were out from the first second you were in.
That's Steven. You're always disconnected. What happened, bruh? What happened? Remember the first podcast that you were part
I
of?
fixed it.
Fix it. All right. Okay.
Never have that thing on right there.
Okay.
Well, I could be from the distance, but that's it.
Okay, Steven.
Because it's hot. 3-4 bodies together is like hot.
What are you talking about? 5 is the best. So we're not even close to that. All right. Fix it.
Ah,
All right.
there you go, friends. We fixed it.
Okay. Who? Shoot. We were just like all over the place.
Okay.
Okay. You were talking about Rape Masters. We were talking about the crossover and how cool that was. And yeah. Right now, as far as like mangas, I'm still keeping on with Fairy Tail. What else is there? I'm also watching. Not watching. I'm also reading Nisekoi too.
Switching.
That was also an anime adaptation as well. The anime just stopped at second season, so I'm just still reading to catch up, and still going into that and stuff like that.
I have a really hard time getting into like the big series, like the ones that have been going on for a while. Like I kept up with Naruto all through high school and stuff, so I was I was so deep into Naruto
Yeah.
that I had to see it. I had to see it all the way through to the end. So
Right.
like I did see that one. Like I have kind of kept caught up on One Piece because I love One Piece. Its creator is a fucking genius. And I honestly appreciate him more than I probably appreciate his work.
What about his work do you really appreciate the most? Would you say?
Like his art isn't necessarily my favorite, but what he does with it is one of my favorites. And he never runs out of ideas.
Okay.
It's almost as
What
if
does he do with it?
It's almost if he needs a new character or a concept or an idea. It's almost as if he just thinks of 3 things and then just picks his 2 favorites and then pushes them together and just. It's like the man is just a creative fountain of just amazingness. He never slows down. He never stops, and his work is impeccable. I adore Oda. He's such a cool guy.
Has he had other works before One Piece?
Who?
Yeah,
Oda.
he did. And I
We
would
did
probably-
a one shot. It was like a Western type deal. It won him a manga competition.
Oh, cool.
Was that the one called Wanted?
I believe so.
Yeah, I've never read it, but I've always wanted to. And I like that Oda has a lot of influence in Western comics and animation, and it really, really shows because he does a lot of really like zany, wacky facial expressions, and of course with Luffy doing the stretch and squish, it lends itself
I
very
like
well
Usopp as well.
to animation. Yeah. The only thing is that One Piece is licensed to isn't it Toei Animation?
Yeah.
Which is fucking garbage.
In what way?
Oh, my gosh, it's like the drop in quality.
Oh, really?
Like, I mean, even they'll occasionally have an episode where it's like a big moment and like they'll make it count and it'll
Right.
be okay. But compared to the stuff that like Madhouse and stuff is putting out now, and like it looks bad compared to all the other big shit that's out right now. And the only thing that's keeping it afloat is the fact that it's a big name like One Piece.
Right.
Hey,
Right.
Justin.
Yeah.
Andy Liu wants to know if ever we're gonna do a Xenoverse Let's Play.
Xenoverse. Oh, you mean Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah.
Gabe actually has the game, if I recall.
Yeah,
We
I
should
told
wait
him
for
that
the
a
new
few
one. It
times.
looks amazing.
Okay. Yeah, we might just do the we'll maybe play like the first one on our own time, and then we'll play the second one. We'll maybe start from there.
There you go, Andy.
Boom. I
Yeah.
forgot.
One Piece just bums me out because Oda's style lends itself so well to animation, and it's licensed to like the most garbage fucking studio that exists.
Damn, so much shade. You might need a few more lights in here.
By the looks of all these things, I might as well just buy another set. These lights are starting to break down.
Well, the bulbs not. They're all
The
fine.
bulbs are fine, but like umbrellas and even the stand broke a little bit, but
It's fine. They work.
yeah, still functions.
Duct tape.
Maybe might work. Might work with the umbrella. Maybe.
Jake Jennings wants to know what you guys' favorite anime is. His is Seven Deadly Sins.
Good choice, actually. It's a really good show. Mine is, of course, mine is a toss-up because it's between Gurren Lagann and Chunibyo. Man, League is so fun. It doesn't make me angry at all playing it.
My favorite anime is League.
I want to rip the hairs out of my testicles with a smile.
I can't wait for the manga adaptation.
But if it hasn't been made clear over the past 100 or so podcasts, mine would be K-On!
Oh yes, and I would like to say Fairy Tail, but I think there's something else out there. I just can't remember. It's been a while since. I would say Gurren Lagann. Otherwise, it's really good. It's a really good thing you can just start watching out of any anime for the first time. I would say
it's not just because I like them. It's just because I was a really whenever I found Gurren Lagann was right around the time when Chunibyo was being broadcast. And I kind of watched them around the same time.
Son of a bitch.
And the thing, I guess the lessons or the message that the stories was trying to tell, got through to me in a way that I really needed. Because at the time I was just a really weak, pathetic person, and whenever those came out, it completely just blew my worldview apart, and that was, I guess, the moment when I started trying to improve as a person. And so I understand that other people, Chunibyo especially, a lot of people might not see the value in it as I do, but it's because of the emotional connection that I had to the stories that it meant so much to me, and I feel everyone should have something like that.
I was really impressed with Chunibyo's sound.
I like how early game you wanted to
just
quit, you guys
the
wanted
very
to quit.
particular sounds it makes. There's a really good episode when they were at the science lab, two of the characters together, and how they handled the glass and stuff like that. It was really tough.
Yeah.
That was really nice.
Kyoto Animation is a really interesting studio. I like the work that they do. It's just very soft and innocent and cute. It's a nice break from kind of everything that can be pretty hostile at times.
Yeah.
Especially when we have things that are so popular like Attack on Titan, Kill la Kill, and Tokyo Ghoul, and all the stuff that's just excessively pointy and violent and dark all the fucking time. Although Kill la Kill is cool. I like
it's cool.
but it is excessively super pointy and violent all the time.
Have you?
What's it called? Albert Nora wants to know what your guys' thoughts on Dragon Ball Super are.
I have not kept up since maybe episode 10, so it's mediocre or something.
Black Goku is awesome.
Okay, I have not watched. Maybe I need to catch up.
Dude,
again.
he's so awesome. He's so intimidating.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to see more. And I love that they're finally talking about Dragon Ball. They're bringing back things from Dragon Ball
really?
and referencing it, and
Okay.
it's
Such
just
as what?
combining the universe. And I mean, I might not I don't know. I might not like the modern Akira Toriyama style as much as I like the classic Akira Toriyama style, but they're having so much fun making Super, and you can tell it shows. I didn't warm up to it at first, but it really shows how much fun they're having with the Toriyama expanded universe.
Okay.
Now, if only they can bring back Launch.
I was about to say, did they bring back Launch?
Ooh. Bella Frausto, she brings up a good show. Have you guys watched any of Kiz Navir?
Yes,
Not yet.
I've watched all of it.
You watched all of it
pretty
today?
good. Yeah.
I know.
pretty good.
Naya watches it, and I watched a few episodes with him. It looked really good.
Mm-hmm.
What's it about?
How to describe it?
It was that one show where everyone's emotions and physical pain were interconnected.
Right.
That's funny.
Definitely has that. It does have that Kill la Kill feel with it because Trigger.
I haven't been able to watch anything lately because I've been so busy. I caught the first 3 episodes of Ushio and Tora, which I loved, and then Like I watched Space Patrol Luluco because Base Trigger. I gotta catch up on Kisniver because I want to support that studio, but I'm so busy right now, I just can't.
Yeah. It was cool that they also released like behind the scenes stuff, like the voice actors just kind of like playing mini games with each other.
Gotta say, you got this.
I got this. And yeah, it's like all the behind the scenes stuff too. It's really cool. What else was I gonna say? I was thinking more manga stuff that I've been watching. There's a manga called I think it was Yamada-kun and the Seven Witches, which I got introduced to for Anime Expo last year. I just got like a poster of it, and I decided to watch the anime series. And then when that ended, started to read the manga. It was still going, and that's something I'm still reading. It's
What is it called?
Yamada-kun and the Seven Witches.
Never even heard of it.
Yeah, it's just about like a high school juvenile delinquent just like going about school, and then he finds like one girl. Turns out she's a witch through the show kind of premises series premises on like kissing as a way to transfer like spells and stuff like that.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, so it definitely caters to that kind of audience, but at the same time, there's also deeper connections between the characters and stuff like that, which I really appreciate. Yeah.
Right on.
All right, here's something that you might enjoy, Nolan.
Okay.
One of the people wanted to know, what do you think is the most overrated anime?
Like right now or of all time?
Let's go with for right now and then all time.
Right now, I want to say like Attack on Titan or Tokyo Ghoul.
I want to see that too.
Which is funny because in the chat, everyone's like, "Oh, when's Attack on Titan season 2 coming out?"
Fair. Okay. To be fair, Attack on Titan had one of the strongest anime pilots I've ever seen. It had one of the best first episodes I've ever seen. It's such a good first episode. Honestly, if they could have just stretched that out into a feature-length film, it would have been one of the coolest anime movies I've ever seen. However, as it continued, it just got so boring. And for the content therein, for something like Attack on Titan to be that inexcusably badly paced and that boring is just how it's unfathomable to me. It's unfathomable to me. And then like Tokyo Ghoul just tries too hard. I can understand why people would like it. It's just not my thing. However, of all time, Inuyasha. Fuck Inuyasha. It's the worst fucking show I've ever seen.
I liked Inuyasha. I genuinely enjoyed it.
Nothing happens. It has like a beginning and a conclusion, and everything else is filler. It's a show that's nothing but filler. How do you accomplish that?
Whoa. Leave Naruto out of this.
No, see, Naruto is a show about flashbacks. Hey, do you remember what happened last episode when that guy was standing on a sword? He made a menacing face? Yeah, that was cool.
Hey, remember last episode how we reminisced about 2 episodes ago about the reminiscence of last episode when that dude stood on the sword?
Water juice.
We've gone too deep.
No, I just can't fucking stand Inuyasha. My least favorite thing about Inuyasha is the thing where like Inuyasha is like jumping into the air with his sword. He's like, oh yeah, he's gonna do something badass. Like his sword grows to the size of a goddamn house, and he's about to like deliver the death blow on some giant creature, and like he's doing it with finesse. Suddenly, Kagome's gross fucking head got to come out of the corner. Watch out, Inuyasha! And then now the fight has to drag on for 3 goddamn episodes because she couldn't keep her fucking mouth shut.
This reminds me of a time
Because fucking Inuyasha got to get distracted from his death blow so he can turn around and be like, shut up, Kagome! I'm just like, damn. And why is she wearing a schoolgirl outfit when every other character in the show is dressed in like traditional like Japanese like Edo era costumes? What the fuck? It's such a mess.
Well, she's a middle schooler from current day.
I mean, yes, but just goddamn, does she have to wear the same uniform? Like, at some point, wear something that meshes with the rest of the fucking series. I mean, are you supposed to like project onto her? Is she supposed to be the worst? Is she the Wonder Twins and the fucking Super Friends? They're only there so retarded children can project onto them?
What's it called? The thing is, it's not like she's there forever. She's constantly jumping back and forth between feudal Japan and the now.
I just
Quote unquote now.
I just hate it.
Because she has to go to school. She don't chill there for months on end. She goes for like a day and a half and then comes back.
I don't know.
Gotta give her props. She's bouncing school out with.
Yeah, she's there for like the weekend. That's her weekend thing. And then during the school week, she's actually doing things.
To be fair, I like Tenchi Muyo, and Tenchi Muyo is just as equally absurd, but I like it more.
We all have those shitty shows that we like.
So we have this potato-headed monk kid who, like, encounters a shrine that is filled with beautiful women that only desire to fuck his boring ass in his weird little rat tail ponytail that he drags around feudal era Japan or something.
Which reminds me, Nolan, put this on that arm and then switch me spots because I have to charge the laptop.
Okay.
Let's
Break.
I'm just gonna. Gotta make sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Are any of your viewers like old enough to have experienced Inuyasha, Tenchi Muyo, and all that shit in its prime?
Well, I mean, they could also like go back on it. Like, some people actually want to do that.
Please don't go back on Inuyasha. We don't need a reboot.
Reboot. Oh, that freaking video. But yeah, Noel, have you ever seen any of like manga chapters for Attack on Titan?
Yeah. The art's
It's-
not bad.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's kind of underwhelming, in my opinion. Just in my opinion. Just
I like it for the same reason I like the One Punch Man thing. It's just very, it's very crude. It just has something of like a, I wouldn't say like an amateur feel to it, but like it doesn't have the same polish as the anime.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm getting at.
I like that. I feel like it has a certain charm to it.
Yeah, I mean, it's totally okay for me. It's just like I've just seen like manga art style that I typically prefer. Although can't really name one right now. Actually, Kishimoto's pretty good.
To answer Zankon's question, Anai is currently in LA at AX right now.
Is he now?
Yeah, he took my bag.
Okay, so just to clear things up, because I know that like last episode I said that Gabe and Randall were going. Gabe didn't go. Steven didn't go.
I did.
Yeah, you went for a day. Yeah, you went for a day.
Steven went for day 1, and I went for day 2. Who's going day 3?
Not I.
Is it? Well, it ends today, right?
Oh yeah, today's Sunday, huh?
Right.
I'm gonna stay right here.
Oh, it's tomorrow, isn't it?
No, today's Sunday.
Yeah.
Well, it ends on Monday.
Does it?
But no one goes for day 4.
That's true.
Oh, right. Okay.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's like empty. It's like a ghost town.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Huh. It's kind of sad, but at the same time, like if you're like,
There's like nothing else. There's nothing good.
but at the same time, like if it was the one day you decide to go, then you have like less people to worry about.
Day 1. I was there since 6 in the morning. Didn't get in until like 10.
Jeez.
Fuck that.
And I was early.
That sounds like Comic-Con in a couple weeks, which
Time is money. I
Which
do
I'm
not
going.
have patience for that.
yeah.
Just
Oh god damn it! Stop doing that.
Have you tried refreshing just to see if it? Oh, yeah, he needs.
seriously, there was a line at 5 in the fucking morning.
Why are there hotkeys for these?
I just did that.
Yeah.
Renegades. Okay. Wrong one.
No, I know. I'm clearing the hotkeys because I'm typing in the chat,
Dang,
and that's
dang
what
it.
keeps switching the things.
Dang it, all our
Okay.
shit's fuck productions.
Yeah,
We're not organized.
this is true, and I cannot.
Currently.
Currently.
Under renovations.
Work in progress.
A diamond in the rough.
Release
Except for
TBA.
Gabe. Gabe is like a topaz or some shit.
What?
Fuck you.
I didn't ask for
Hey,
this.
you're a pearl. Fucking cut diamonds with that nose. His fucking nose isn't even that big. I just like making fun of him.
What else is there? Yeah. Otherwise, I don't really. I usually prefer anime over manga.
What about
Right now?
what about an anime style that either like deviates deviates from the manga style, but I wouldn't say improves, but definitely like has a quality that's equally good on its own. Like, I have an example right now, but I'm gonna let you see if you can think of one.
It's because I've read very few manga versus like actually watched a little bunch of anime, so I can't really say. Although, no, I can't really say anything about Boruto.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't say anything about Boruto because the manga art style is pretty bad.
Yo. Soul Eater.
Not.
Damn.
We don't talk about that. But
Oh man.
the style of Soul Eater in the anime is, like, I wouldn't say radically different from the manga, but it definitely does deviate. But it just has this stylistic flair that looks so good. And I love it. I love the art of Soul Eater. I honestly don't know if I would have even liked the show as much if it hadn't have been for how just amazingly, humongously colorful and creative everything looks.
That stupid fucking moon.
I love that moon.
Freaking Excalibur.
It's just so colorful.
Yeah, I really like the anime. I really need to finish up the manga for that one, since it's one of those things that continues on in the manga, but is cut short in the anime.
There's a lot of stuff that they missed in Soul Eater in the anime. The manga just expanded the world so much more, and its characters each had like different dynamics that they completely skipped over. But the show is still very good, except for the ending. The ending is ass.
Yeah.
So like, Lord,
Bravery.
Oh,
The end.
Overlord. What a
Oh.
what a grand ass
Oh.
ending. One for the ages.
Well, see, you never ever produce a season of a show banking on the fact that you're gonna get a season 2, because that's what Overlord did. They ended like way overconfident they were gonna be able to continue it, and so it ended in a way that made no fucking sense. It needs to stand good on its own.
And then you have Attack on Titan season 2, which takes 2 years to make. I'm really passive with Attack on Titan. Like, after watching the first season, I was pretty like set for season 2, but then it took too long for
I'm
me.
gonna jack off to Armin's death.
Again and again and again.
Oh yes, I'm just gonna play it on repeat with like some Eurobeat in the background and just kind of take my dreams away.
I'm gonna imagine the first time in the anime where he gets his arm chopped off, and I'm just gonna imagine that for a while.
God damn it.
I'll imagine the other room too. Don't worry about it.
the fuck up.
Anyway, anything else? I guess I'm actually gonna.
You're the
look up-
host
Earlier,
here,
so-
Justin. You're supposed to have the shit together.
Earlier, someone wanted to know if any of you guys were interested at all by Gundam.
Gundam, the art is incredible. The content therein is so boring.
I couldn't get into it. I couldn't.
Not really. No.
I prefer. Okay, unless we're talking about G Gundam. G Gundam was rad as fuck. Because G Gundam, like, they had so much fun with it. It was like, all the other Gundams were just like giant robots in space, and we drive them, and we shoot, and we fight things. Blah, 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 blah. Shonen tropes. Like, G Gundam was like, every single country in the world has a uniquely different robot with these super amazing powers, and all the characters are radically different, and some of them are offensive racial stereotypes, and they fight each other
Wait a
on
minute.
Earth. That's
Was that the one with the fucking Mexican one that had a sombrero?
yes, you're
Hell
goddamn
yeah.
right it is.
I remember that.
And the American Gundam pilot looked like Wolverine with a pink dye job,
Hell yeah.
and his jetpack on his Gundam turned into boxing gloves that he could mega punch people with.
Mega
It
punch.
was fucking awesome.
Why don't I own one?
It was great. He had a little Mac ass power set in a giant robot, and it was awesome. Also, he got mad bitches all the time, and his name was Chibity.
Shibbity.
Yep.
All right.
All right, I guess we'll just go to the chat from here.
Nothing really. Everyone's just fucking talking about me eating food.
What is
Well,
with this?
we'll give the people what they want, Gabe. Just start
What is with-
chowing down.
What is
no,
with
like
this-
what they wanted. mainly one person, Andy Lou, who just wants me to not eat again.
Ever.
If it stops this cold from spreading, I'd like that too.
Okay, you can filter feed.
Thoughts about Hunter.
Oh, I can never because the anime is like so slow, like from the very beginning, and then like at some point it gets like really good. So I'm at that point where I watched like the first 3 episodes and I just cannot finish.
I genuinely feel the same way about One Piece. I know it's a great show,
Right.
Great fucking show. Every episode that I've seen with Anaya, just all this shit's going on. It's like, wow. And then I'm at the beginning when everyone's just like,
Try to watch that first episode.
and I'm just trying to get through. It'll get good.
Hunter x Hunter's cool. Like, I feel like Hunter x Hunter is one of those shows that's like it's good for its moments.
Uh-huh.
Like, it's not like altogether like fantastic all the time, but like when it needs to, it delivers. It fucking delivers. Like some of the fights are amazing. However, as far as the creator goes, like I prefer Yu Yu Hakusho 1,000 times. Mostly because I like bad boy main characters, and Yusuke did that for me. Because he was a punk, and I like punky main characters. I wish there was more of them.
I guess they're really just like, as far as like I've seen, they really just aim towards like those very innocent. What's the other word to describe? But I guess like really innocent characters.
Yeah.
Wouldn't really harm Fly, but then like plot like makes them care, and well, not just care, but just push beyond their own limits.
Yeah.
Just like get out of their shell. Which I guess is what they're trying to do for like, or they're trying to influence upon the people who are watching or reading.
Yeah. Well, I feel like there's 2 kinds of like shonen heroes. There's like the like innocent childlike character who kind of has to learn how to grow up and be a man, and then there's the character.
Man.
Then there's the character who like also has to learn how to be a man, but they're a dick, and they have to learn how to like not be a dick and like accept the fact that they're not a man even though they think they are.
Be a man.
There's also,
And I like both for different reasons.
and then you got those characters that just don't care and want to just have fun.
Oh yeah, and freaking like there's a lot of those lately.
Yeah, I mean there's
Like 7 Deadly Sins.
Okay.
Like the main character that was basically like he just smiled at the world around him as shit happened. Same thing with Saitama.
Yeah.
Like same thing with Assassination Classroom. Like Koro,
Oh,
or whatever
man.
his name is.
Yeah, Koro Sensei.
Yeah.
Koro Sensei. He just they just kind of smile while shit happens around him, and they're too much of a badass to care.
Right.
There's
Man.
a lot of characters like that lately.
There's, I'm thinking like Luffy Natsu for that one, and oh man, Assassination Classroom that had ended its animation.
Well, Vash the Stampede as well, but ugh.
It's
It's probably my least favorite protagonist of all time.
I'm kind of sad with Assassination Classroom ending. I mean, it already ended. Yeah, because I liked how it just kind of built the characters and just like their connections with Koro Sensei.
I love how it switches back and forth between being really comfy and then like really intense.
Yeah,
It kind of just like radically shifts back and forth between the two.
yeah. I mean, like it's kind of like a special thing that's going on with that show because it is like the whole point of the show is to kill this person, but it's also a very lighthearted thing too.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
I tried to stab Kuro Sensei, and he helped me with my with my math homework.
Guess I'll have to try to kill him tomorrow.
What's the name of the red-haired kid, the edgy kid?
Karma.
I love that guy.
Yeah.
He's like such a badass. He like doesn't give a fuck.
Are we back?
Maybe.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
How long have we been on?
We were on for an hour and 10 minutes. Hey, we're back.
Hey! Although we probably will make this like super short because I have to like leave and be home by like 6 o'clock. But you know, for the time being,
Are you grounded?
no. Why? What? No, I gotta do things with relatives.
Because you're grounded.
I mean, yeah, but
When you live with your parents, you're always grounded.
damn.
Your whole existence is being grounded.
If you got paid to fight in a dojo with Vegeta for $1 million, would you do it?
Yes.
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 Yeah.
Easily do it.
Yeah.
I mean, he'd
wrecked us.
hospitalize me with the flick of a wrist, but hey, that's $1 million. I gladly pay my hospital bill of like $450,000 for that $550 that I'll have left over.
He'll honestly just
dude, all I would have to do is I'll be like, okay, Vegeta, you're gonna we're gonna train, but you're gonna take it easy on me, and I'm just gonna tell you how cool you are for an hour. And he'll be like, yes, I like this plan.
Vegeta, let me stroke your ego.
Hey, let me tell you how much cooler, stronger, and more handsome than you are than Goku.
Yes, tell me how I am fathoms better than Kakarot.
Yes.
Fathoms. Also, that reminds me of the One Punch Man crossover with Dragon Ball Z with Saitama versus Vegeta. That was
I'd become friends with Vegeta because I'd call Goku Cockrot.
Cockrot.
What?
Yeah. That's why Goku's always dragging his balls around because he has Cockrot.
Cockrot.
Yeah.
Alright, you might want to like just double check on the shortcuts, and then you'll probably have to do.
Now here's the real question: for $1 million, would you fuck a Great Saiyan ape?
For how much?
For $1 million.
Do I get something out of it? Oh yeah, well, it's $1 million.
$1 million.
And the opportunity to say that you fucked a Great Saiyan ape and lived.
Yeah, I'd do it with Ozaru.
Okay. Yeah,
How would you do it anyway?
just don't worry about that.
Like,
Would you fuck Mr. Popo
you're dead.
No.
for $10
No.
behind a dumpster?
No.
The
No.
hyperbolic time chamber with 3 times gravity?
Nah.
No.
Oh, Mr. Popo doesn't get to get his nut. Oh no.
That was definitely a cool thing with like Dragon Ball was how Mr. Popo was actually stronger than Piccolo at the time, and Goku was like, "Why weren't you down there fighting him? Why was I fighting him?"
Yeah. Because Mr. Popo does what Mr. Popo does, because Mr. Popo is Mr. Popo.
All right.
Okay, Gabe, hit me with something. What's going on?
Who would win between a fight? Mike Tyson with the same powers as Goku or Goku?
Mike Tyson because he's black.
I would say Goku because he has more fighting experience.
What that privilege do? If Goku wins, it's racist.
Do you think Mike Tyson would have that down B special, and then say you think it'd be like it is, but it do?
He'd have a counter like Little Mac.
All right. Well, I think Goku would win.
Yeah,
then.
he'd get that uppercut.
That's a strong ass fucking uppercut too.
Yeah.
Uppercut.
Imagine. Well, can you imagine Mike Tyson uppercutting you with like triple Kaioken? Fuck that. Your freaking head would come off. Shit.
What head?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, your head wouldn't exist.
Dude. Well, no, I'd depending on where he hit me, I'd still have a head. It would just be in the event, just like when fucking Nappa clean cut Yamcha's hand. Or no, it was Tien's.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fucking he punched his hand and it cut it off cleanly.
Yeah.
You forget how strong Nappa really is.
All right. Hit me again.
Do you think Piccolo would be good to have his own show?
You know what? He deserves it. After all the shit he's been through.
I'd like to see a Piccolo spinoff that was comedic.
Yeah.
I'd like to see a Piccolo spinoff where all it is him trying to train young Gohan. Where it's just him and it's just...
I'd like to see a spinoff with Piccolo babysitting Pan.
That'd be really cute.
just a constant generations of Piccolo having to watch after the sun children.
Yeah.
Poor Green, dude.
Just trying to meditate.
Another good thing that Super did is that Piccolo actually used his stretchy powers for once.
Oh,
He
okay.
uses the stretchy powers in it?
Yes, he
Yeah.
does.
Awesome.
Alright, nice.
Finally. Now, if only he would remember that he can grow to the size of a fucking skyscraper.
Oh,
Does he have that power, though?
He does have that power.
Okay.
Yeah, Dragon Ball.
He did it. Yeah, he did it at the end of Dragon Ball when he was fighting Goku.
Yeah.
Ah.
He grew to a ginormous size. It was awesome.
I haven't finished Dragon Ball yet. I got to...
I'm sorry for spoiling it for you.
Yikes.
Oh, no, I just whatever. I got to Goku going up to Kami's lookout.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
and then everyone training for the 3 years. I haven't.
Who had to climb up there, and it took him forever. That was great.
Yeah, Jirobe had to climb his ass up there.
I love Dragon Ball. I love Dragon Ball.
Man, there's such like that power difference between like them as younger kids and then like now where they can just like fly up to like the lookout tower. Or like what was it, Dragon Spiral Way, where like Goku like is in heaven. Snake Way, and he just has to run.
Why can't you fly?
And then
he
couldn't fly at the time.
Oh, I remember he could fly, but like it took too long, and he eventually got tired, and so he ended up having to run or something like that. I don't remember.
I thought he couldn't fly at the time.
It could be that too.
He didn't learn how to fly until way later. And fucking at that point, every single time he died, he flew his ass over. I think every time it showed him fly over Snake Way, it showed him wave at the fucking Snake Palace.
Yeah.
Well, never going there again. But they did have good food.
Every time he dies, fucking King Kai's just like, Goku, you gotta quit dying, Goku. I'm running out of Hot Pockets in the fridge. I can't keep accommodating your hunger.
I can totally imagine that.
It's okay, King Kai. I promise I won't die this season. So okay, see ya. 5 minutes later. Oh shit! You got any Hot Pockets? God damn it, Goku!
I remember the first episode when he like arrived on that planet, that little tiny planet, that Kai planet.
Yeah, that
and then trained
Beerus broke.
Yeah, and Beerus broke, but trained with the monkey. What?
Trey! One or the other, man!
I don't know how to respond to that.
What?
What just happened?
I can hear you clearly.
Oh, God.
The intern, ladies and gentlemen.
This is why we still have him.
Hit me with something for the chat.
Do you miss high school, or are you glad it's over?
I miss it.
I don't miss it at all.
I'm like iffy about it. There was good times and there were bad times.
I had nothing but great times.
It was
there.
the worst time. It was the worst time.
Gunshot.
No, that was a firework. Dude, tomorrow's the 4th of July. Every Mexican within 100 miles of us is shooting fireworks right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
and guns.
And guns. No. They saved those for the 4th.
Yeah.
That is true.
They're going to be shooting them in the air, though, so.
Yeah.
I remember when we were in Anime Expo and we watched the fireworks from the hotel. It was cool. Even though, like, it got blocked by the hotel itself. Anyway.
Wait, my day off's going to be on the 4th, isn't it? What day is the 4th?
Yeah, Monday. It's on Monday. So, yeah.
It's on Monday, so no, I won't be.
Yeah. And I'm reminded that I don't have work tomorrow. Yes. Great.
I don't think I work tomorrow. I'm going to have to text a friend, see if they got the schedule.
Joke's on you. This is a 4th of July movie.
Joke's on you.
I'm gonna get a ride because I'm not gonna be walking home and get hit by a falling bullet.
It's called Independence Day, the sequel.
But it'll be fun.
Get fucked. For you.
I'm trying.
It'll be shut up. It'll be a story for when you go back to work.
No.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, I was walking.
I'd like to tell the story about how I didn't get shot accidentally.
And I took a 22 to my right femur.
I don't have any Jewish friends, so I can't sue anybody.
You have a friend that looks like a Jew?
Well, you're broke as fuck, so you're useless to me.
I know a really good lawyer.
Alright, what's the chat saying now?
You know
Akane
the-
Akamura wants Senpai to notice
I
thing.
know him, so shut the
Which
fuck up.
senpai?
I don't know.
Noticed?
My lawyer.
Noticed.
Yeah,
At
notice.
first I didn't know him.
How could you afford it?
Alright.
Did you take out another credit card?
No, my cousin.
Your cousin took out another credit card?
No, he paid for me.
With his credit card?
Yeah.
See, this is terrible.
There's not much going on the chat.
Yeah, I guess it's a really smooth, but also technical difficulty heavy podcast as well.
Yeah.
And they will never find out about my $42,000 Camaro because legally reasons.
Well, I mean, So anyway, yeah, I kind of have nothing. I'm also just kind of
Well, I mean, we've been streaming for like an hour and a half. We can probably cut it.
yeah.
Yeah, an
That's
hour
right.
and 21 minutes.
Yeah.
Ask
47
us random
seconds.
questions.
No, I think we're good because I gotta go anyway. Gotta pack these
No,
stuff.
no,
stuff.
no.
Yeah, I gotta go.
No.
Yeah, I gotta go.
No, no, no.
I gotta get back to work.
I gotta go.
No, you don't.
Gotta go.
That does sound like a fucking gunshot.
I hope.
Like a really big
Hey,
gunshot.
hey, blue shirt. What's your name?
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Are you fucking serious?
Julian Barnes asked blue shirt. What's your name?
Julian, get it together, man. Shit.
Wait, me llamo Juan.
He's named after the channel. Like,
Wait, he's named after the channel, or is
Yes.
the channel named after him?
I mean, either or, man.
It's Justin. it's Justin.
Aliens.
Got it memorized.
Justin
all right.
DangIT Productions. His last name is DangIT Productions.
Uh,
Oh, I remember.
Christy Patterson wants to know what Red Shirt's name is.
My name is Nolan.
Nolan North?
No.
No.
I hate it when people say that.
You know what? I feel bad now. Because there's red, blue, but I'm not wearing yellow.
Well, you could be
could've-
wearing white too, and that would work too, because red, white, and blue.
Oh, wait, there is yellow on here.
Sweet. All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Why yellow?
Because yellow's the best color.
It's arguably the best color.
No.
I just choose not to wear it. Is all.
Shit's gray as fuck.
That's pretty good.
Let's not- well,
Red shirt equals sweatshirt?
Ah.
Am I
What?
sweating?
I don't know. Are you?
No, I mean a little, not really.
It doesn't look visibly sweaty.
No.
Red shirt equals Nolanda.
Nolanda? I'm okay with this. You can call me Nolanda if you like.
Ja'Cory says red shirt is named bitch.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, what did you do? What did you do today, Ja'Cory?
What is Echo doing?
What did you do today?
Yeah, what is Echo doing? Fucking Trayshawn.
Where's Delta?
Where's Delta?
Dude, I'm serious. His Echo's garbage, and he was fucking diamond last season. I'm like, who boosted him?
Dude, the whole game is garbage. It's just matching with the trend.
Favorite game, anime, manga adaptation, League.
AC Gamer wants a shout out. How about no?
League of Legends.
AC Gamer, what up? Noticed.
Brr, 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 brr.
Yeah. Don't have as much energy as I did before.
Yeah, it's okay. It's at the end of this. Yeah.
I like it. I like how
Yeah.
guys-
I think we're good.
Give a nickname to your fans. Those fucks over there.
Those books over there.
Yeah.
Give
I-
it,
I have the hardest time coming up with one. Really. Like there's like Dang Army was like no, I don't really like that.
What?
Like the Dang Army because like if you think like Dang Crew like no, that's the main cast. So like what would name like our fans?
Infantry.
we should
Yeah,
call them.
Dang's darlings.
We should call them. We should call them
Dang's
dangers.
Dangers?
Dangers, yeah.
The Darlings.
Hello?
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 Danglings. We call them danglings.
Dang.
Danglings, yeah.
Danglings.
How about we call
Dangleberries.
let's just call them you people.
You people, yeah, fucking hell.
You over there.
You people.
Dangling.
All right. Yeah. Let's actually end the podcast here. It was a good talk, and aside from all the heavy technical difficulties, I mean that's gonna happen anyway. Might as well prepare for what's to come later on. I hope that everyone liked the
What's
cool
to come
layout.
later on? This dick.
Stop it. I hope that people like the little thing that's going on the very bottom where it's all scrolling on Patreon or our social media stuff. It's just like more information in a very more compressed size. But yeah, yeah,
What do you think?
yeah, we're good.
We're good?
Yeah, we're good.
I don't believe you.
I don't believe either.
Yeah, we're good. No, we're good.
No, you're just lying to yourself, man.
Why are you always lying, Steven?
No.
Damn. He called you out on it, Steven. Why are you always lying?
I'm not lying.
Yeah.
When?
God, dude, stop. You're going to knock the camera over with your nose.
All right. Yeah. Let's just end the podcast here. Thank you guys. Yeah. So everyone, thanks in the chat for contributing with your questions and just like regular comments, except for the food stuff. I really would like you to stop doing that.
It crashed again.
I'm Nolan, out of here.
Okay, so in hindsight, it was actually not too bad. By the way, if you watch through the entire podcast, high pitch included, you're too much. It's too much. Too much. Really looking back at what went wrong here, I'm actually glad that it happened in this episode and not some other episode later on where it's, say, a collaboration with someone in such that we're doing a live stream of it. So, at the very least, we can learn from this mistake. And from here on in, shouldn't really be an issue to be afraid of. And if it does happen again, we can rectify it in an even faster rate. So I'm glad that it happened today and not later.